Hello there and welcome to bnettv.com. I'm Michelle Sklar. We're here at the CTIA Wireless 2008. I am joined by Frank Barbieri of Transpera. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Good to see you again, Michelle.
Absolutely. You've been enjoying the show?
It's been a great show. I'm exhausted. I got to tell you, it's the last day.
But I know. So I know
my dogs are barking.
Your dogs are barking. Yeah, my dogs are barking.
I bet. You've been standing up the whole time.
Sure. I mean, I actually even wore heels one day. That was a big mistake, folks. You asked me what I thought the coolest thing was that I'd seen. What's the coolest thing that you've seen?
You know, I've walked very little on the show floor, to be honest with you. I'm locked in hotel rooms with meetings with customers because we've been doing so much lately. We've literally, the last time we talked to you was CES, which was 2 months ago. And that time we've launched CBS News Video, Break Video, mobile, Revision 3 mobile. We've launched on Alltel, and on Alltel we launched Atom Films, Break, and Grind TV mobile. So
wow, you guys have been busy. Now for our viewers that are just tuning in for the first time, just give us a quick overview of Transpera.
In 10 words, we
10
are...
10 words or less.
10 words. I got it right at 10. If you count, you know, a comprehensive platform for monetizing web video on mobile phones. So if you are a web video or online video provider, you give us an RSS feed. In 2 weeks, we'll show you your mobile video channel. In 2 months, you'll just start getting checks from us.
Okay. So the advertising model, is that what we're talking about here?
Yep, we do advertising. We really focus on in-stream advertising specifically. So we have differentiated technology that does pre-rolls, overlays, post-rolls, in-stream, cross handsets, whether it's the iPhone or a Samsung A900 or a Motorola Razr or phones like that.
Right. So. You know, obviously as a BNet TV, as a video site, one of the great things about being a video site and offering video content is to be able to actually have those ads stitched in pre and post. I think it's a great opportunity for advertisers. Absolutely.
We should do a deal, actually.
Right here. It's going down right here, folks, at bnettv.com.
I think I have a contract in my back pocket.
Okay, awesome. Well, tell us some of the great brands then. I know you sort of started to allude a little bit, but give us a little bit more insight to what innovative campaigns, if you will, that you've done with some of these brands.
So we're just starting. We just started. Actually, March was our first month getting advertising out there. Hope we can edit that out. But we've launched with J. Walter Thompson and Fox Reality. We branded our Peak Pre-Roll. So that is the server-side components that stitches the video stitches the ad to the video, so you don't have any rebuffering. It's a really quick user experience, and it works cross-carrier and cross-handset.
Actually, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you. Is that sometimes the pre and post roll will actually run to buffer before the content starts running, but you've kind of got it all together. What kind of downloading time, though, are we talking about?
The coolest thing is that our server-side component that we have, when you make a request for a video, it automatically picks an ad and stitches it to that video and then delivers it stream, download, and progressive download. And there's only a 20 millisecond delay for that process to happen. Okay. So instead of online where you go, you know, buffer, pre-roll, rebuffer, video, with us you just do buffer, video, buffer, add, video.
Buffer, add, video.
Buffer, add, video. And that way, we think mobile people just, you know, people are running around, you got your phone, there's no patience for sitting through a full minute of ads.
Absolutely.
We try and keep it 10 seconds and under.
Right.
And no rebuffering, and then we get very low bailout rates in that case and very high engagement.
Right. And actually, leading to my next question, you know, not only do consumers not have a lot of time, but they don't want to be hit hard with those data charges.
Yep, absolutely.
And I know that I've been talking to, you know, some companies in the industry, sort of the move to more of the flat fee, if you will, that the carriers are kind of willing to, you know, sort of take that move, because it is going to mean, you know, more opportunities for people to be taking advantage of the different services and content and that type of thing on their phone. And then obviously the carriers are monetizing things in additional ways to just sort of, you know, the 1 cent per or the $1 per.
Yeah, it's huge because you actually see the voice ARPU, average revenue per user, is actually dropping. It's been dropping for 4 years.
Right.
But data ARPU, average revenue per user, is going up. So the carriers see that and they're like, well, let's give people what they want. Let's give them better data plans. Let's give them really easy to understand packages. I think Sprint is really leading here. I mean, Helio was really leading with the $99 all you can talk, all you can eat. Sprint's now doing that with clearly much broader reach than Helio, and I think you're going to start seeing all the carriers simplifying these plans, bringing more people into data, and making data more accessible to the average cell phone consumer.
Right. One of the things we've also been talking about with sort of within mobile advertising and mobile marketing is the mobile engagement, the opportunities for brands to come up with unique components to their campaigns to engage people. So
Yep.
are they able to do that still with the video and pre-roll and post-roll? There's still opportunities in that short window of opportunity to still maybe have a call to action or something like that?
Yeah, we do two interesting things. One, we package advertisements in what we call a session or a stack. So just like online where you have maybe the pre-roll and a companion ad, we give the banner on the video page before you launch the video, we'll give the pre-roll, we'll give an overlay, and then after the video plays, we have text links that you can click to visit that brand's website or website or whatever it might be. So we really try to do an immersed experience for the user and for the brand. That's one thing. The other thing is, because the mobile phone screen is as it is, your attention is really, really focused on those ads, right?
Right.
So, especially when it's a pre-roll, we did studies, before when online when somebody sees a pre-roll, often they just like alt-tab away and they'll do email, listen until the ad's done, and then come back and watch the content. On mobile, you can't do that, which is why we have to respect the user, not give them a really long ad, but in that short window that we do have their attention, they are absolutely paying attention.
Absolutely. From CTIA, a few CTIAs back, if you will, people were like, no, people are just not going to use their mobile devices to, watch any sort of TV or, rich media content, if you will, because of all these obstacles. And it's just amazing how far we've come in, just over a year, if you will, where it's like, no, we're going to do that. We're just now trying to figure out how to do it better.
It blows me away because literally we formed this company with the belief that mobile video had to be more than just repackaging a cable carriage model.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of cable channels, live TV that you get at home, and frankly, my TiVo is recording, so I'll watch it when I get home on TiVo without commercials. A mobile video, we thought, had to be more like the online experience, where it's clips that you can watch, rate, share, send to a friend, upload, things like that. And that's the experience that's inherent in our platform. And, I think it's really fascinating now. There was an ABI study that came out a week ago that survey of mobile video users, 35% report viewing off-deck. Just direct-to-consumer web. That was an unthinkable number a year ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unthinkable number. Now it's more than a third.
Absolutely.
So,
let me ask you, Frank, we've also been talking about the ability for brands to understand if they are impacting consumers the right way. And obviously that comes down to metrics and the quantifiable information to really understand it, if you will, if their advertising dollars are being well spent.
Sure.
So are you guys just providing the technologies, or are you also providing your clients the opportunity to understand how their advertising is impacting the consumer?
Yeah, it's a great question, and it's actually an industry problem right now, how we measure engagement on mobile and how we deliver and roll up to common metrics that they're used to using online. It's not solved today.
Right.
We're in partnership with industry partners, whether it be the advertisers, agencies, measurement systems to solve that problem. I think it will be solved in 08, 09, and then you'll start seeing mobile become more integrated part of the total digital media spend.
What do you think needs to go into solving that problem?
You really need there's a combination of technology and understanding the market. So, we're working on the back end on understanding exactly, how do we make sure that the user was engaged, that the user did something. Click-throughs are easy, but when you do a pre-roll or an overlay, how do you actually know that they did it? So we'll do studies, we'll do consumer surveys, we'll partner with research firms for that and deliver back. So there's a mixture of technology and user surveys and things like that need to happen.
Right. Frank, my last question, just to make sure we've covered everything
Sure.
for you guys. You made an announcement last week.
Yeah, with Altel. So we actually launched Altel Social Video. We're a white label solution provider, so it's branded Altel, and we're helping them aggregate online video publishers on deck, Atom Films, Break.com, Grind TV, real kind of that cool web video that target market, millennial target market, 16 to 24 years old, really wants to get their hands on. So
awesome. Frank, as always, a pleasure speaking with you.
I know, it was fun.
Thank you so much for joining us. We've been here with Transpera's Frank Barbieri, and we're at the CTIA Wireless Show, and I'm Michelle Sklar with BNetTV.com.